Well, we're back in here. This is the last piece of gear we need. Hopefully we get to drop. Such a long dungeon. Nothing. Legs? What we're looking for? Legs. We have those. Those are much worse. 21 stats worse. Yeah, we'll keep trying. Well, we just finished getting our Death Knight's gear from Burning Crusade Dungeons. It took about 25 to 30 runs of Burning Crusade Dungeons to do those. My wife did help with a few of the Magister's Terrace runs. We never got the chest piece from them. We only got the, I think, 2 items. The first 2 bosses, bracers and shoulders, I think. So we did have to run Magister's Terrace a couple of times on our own, and then we ended with Escape from Nighthold on our own. That took us 5 runs to get the legs off the last boss. Definitely the slowest dungeon we could have gotten, or that we had to do. Let's see. 3 more. Okay, and that should, yeah, so click that slot. So we'll just stick these gems in here. Alright, so that's all the gear from Burning Crusade Dungeons. We just have jewelry pieces left. So net, cloak, 2 rings, and 2 trinkets is all we need on this character. And those we'll just have to get from Legion dungeons, or sorry, Legion raids, and hope we get some sockets on those pieces. When the world boss comes to Wither Gem again, we'll try all our characters to get a Arcano Crystal probably, and then we'll probably look for a Ravage Seed Pod for our second trinket slot. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna grab a different weapon for Frost, or we'll probably just go 2-handed Frost just to use this weapon. We can't enchant our chest now because it requires level 50, so the next thing to do on this character is probably to just level it, but that won't probably be anytime soon. What order do we want to do the Mage Towers and bring on the spreadsheet? So I think the order we'll probably want to do is something like Holy Paladin, and Hit Shaman. Those are just the classes I'm most familiar with. I don't know if I want to do the 2 Hunter specs. I have never played Marks or Beast Mastery. I don't know if those will be easy to learn. I played Survival a little bit just this expansion, and that was enough to get through that challenge. The Rogue ones probably are also going to be equally as difficult. So I guess we'll start gearing Monk and Druid next. We'll want to do Mistweaver Monk. Mistweaver Monk, Windwalker Monk, I don't think should be too difficult. I played that a few expansions ago. I want Resto Druid, and then the other 3 Druid specs are probably going to be a lot later. And then the Mage 3 specs. I'll probably just all do those at the same time. Let's see. Yeah, at this point, I'll probably look to do the Warlock ones also. And then we'll come back and do the 3 Rogue specs. Let's do Hunter before Rogue, I think. That's probably what I'll do. Hunter, the 200 specs, then the 3 Rogue specs. And we'll probably do Frost DK, Unholy DK, and then Balance, Druid, Feral, Druid, and then we'll do Arms, Warrior, Fury Warrior. I don't know if you know the order of those two. I haven't played either one of those. I don't know what'll be easier. And then is it just tank specs after that? We'll probably do Bear first, then Brewmaster. I don't have Havoc in here. Havoc, I think, is an easier one. We'll probably do that right after Rogue. Let's move these down. Good Havoc. Remaster. I'll probably do Blood here. Blood DK. Vengeance. And then we'll end with Prot Warrior. Yeah, so we'll do the tank specs last. I'm not going to be comfortable on those. How many specs should that be? We're currently 8 of 13, 8 of 36. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 19, 21, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Alright. So I think this will probably be our order, which means the next thing to gear is going to be Monk. We haven't started that. I don't think I'll need any more gear on the Shaman. We'll just try to knock out the enhancement ones probably next. Holy Paladin. Oh yeah, Holy Paladin and enhancement. All of my Timewalking gear is gemmed for strength right now. I guess it wouldn't be a big deal just to re-enchant it, or sorry, re-gem it all with haste, or intellect, sorry. And then do the enhancement ones. I have to re-gem all those with agility also, just the few pieces I have. Alright, well I guess we'll get started on some raids. We want to do Monk Druid raids probably this week. I think that's it for now. I don't think I'll do any more attempts in Mage Tower this weekend. Probably save it for next week and just knock out the Enhance and Holy Paladin next week. I think that's it. Additionally, I do have a level 50 warrior that I have to level to 60 in order to farm raids and do Mage Towers, but I do have a level 45 warrior on this server. Doing the Burning Crusade dungeons for gear, I think it was just a lot faster like playtime wise than doing all the raids and hoping for gear. So I think we will do the Burning Crusade stuff on this guy again. I don't have any gold on the server, so getting enchants and gems will be a little frustrating. But hopefully I can just enchant that stuff while I level. But yeah, I think I will do the Burning Crusade gearing with this warrior, but that will be the only 2 classes I do it on. Everything else I'm just going to use these max level characters for, or nearly max level characters for, rather than re-leveling something just for the Mage Towers. So this guy's not going to get played. We'll move him down under there. Yeah, I'm not playing that one. Alright. Alrighty. Yeah, Monk Legionaries is probably what I'll end up doing next. Well, we finished, what's the first one? Normal, Heroic, and Mythic Emerald Nightmare on the Monk. We're just going to do a quick first boss on Raid Finder. Just for a chance of the Ravaged Seed Pod. I'm not going to do a full clear on Raid Finder though, it's just long coming out and going back in. But we are going to do Nighthold after this, and then probably do the Druid today. Both Emerald Nightmare and Nighthold. And then call it a week for gearing. Let's see what we get here. I haven't gone through my other loot yet, I've just been running my bosses in no seed pod there, which is fine. Alright, go take a look at the rest of our loot. It should be sitting in my mail. Everything we got from the 3 runs. Get these. Not sure what those are. A lot of loot. And these relics. Yeah, the relics I think we can just vendor real quick. We're getting a lot of transmog. I haven't done Emerald Nightmare on my Monk before. There's something unique in here. Oh, it's a... Already know all this? Yeah. Okay, well we can't delete them. For some reason. Let's get rid of these relics again. And then we'll look for sockets. So we got 5 items with a socket in total. This one's leather, chest piece. It's on level 60. That should be fine. I think we use Shadowlands enchant for that. That's mail, can't use that. Also mail. Leather bracers, that's good. And mail boots. So we got 2 usable pieces out of that. Did we get a seed pod? We got 2 seed pods. We'll keep those for now in case we don't get a socketed one. It has performed, or it did perform really well on my hunter. It's the first character I got a seed pod on, so I think we'll just use it. Oh man. Actually, I haven't looked through any of his old gear. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there's anything worth keeping besides. Why does he have a swim speed gem in there? Huh. Strange. It's worth using. I don't think these are active in the challenges. Maybe we'll test that out and see if this cloak is active. This is 2 sockets, whatever this is from. Huh. Okay, let's grab this ring. We'll make a set. Timewalking. That's nice. And then we will save just the ring, bracers, chest piece. And we'll ignore everything else. Ignore. Put the seed pod here. Okay, we'll save that as Timewalking. Ring, Bracer's Chest, Seed Pod. Okay. And we can just get rid of everything else. Should save those there. And just vendor everything else. 150. Okay, so I guess next we're headed to Nighthold. After we get rid of all of this gear. I prefer Emerald Nightmare over Nighthold quite a bit because tier sets drop in Nighthold, which make the amount of usable loot you get a bit lower. Okay, I think that's. Oh, I think that is it. Throw these in the bank. Right. To the Nighthold. One good thing about Nighthold is Mythical at least has 2 mounts I still need. Maybe we can see one of those. Mounts? No mounts. Alright, we got heroic and normal still to do. I don't think I survived this, do I? No. Okay. Not a big deal. Alright, off to heroic, normal, and then we're done with the mode for the week. Maybe we get some normal mode mounts. Alright, back in. Okay, so now we're up to chest bracers, gloves, legs, ring 2. The, what is that? This trick is a strength trinket I noticed, so actually not usable. So we got 3 pieces. That's pretty good for a week. Oh, we got the Emerald Nightmare pieces too. So we got 5 pieces of gear for this week. Definitely quite usable. So we'll just park this guy until next week maybe. We'll get started in a month or so, start doing his Mage Tower challenges. I might do the healing one a bit earlier, because I'm a bit more familiar with that spec compared to the other 2. So, healing one first, DPS one, probably a month or more away, and then probably the tank one very last. Alright, we've just finished our Druid. We did 3 Emerald Nightmare lockouts, normal, heroic, mythic. I didn't go in there in Raidfinder. I could probably run in there for a seed pod after this. We did 1 lockout of Nighthold, just mythic. I went for the mount. Actually took a bit longer than I wanted it to. It was actually pretty difficult. This character is very undergeared in Shadowlands. This is the last, 9.2.5, and he's still got gear from Season 1, essentially, I think. Maybe this stuff is more recent than 2.10 gear. Yeah, it's not great. So we had a rough time in there. So probably won't clear Mythic again on this character. Probably just do just Emerald Nightmare and maybe normal and heroic of Nighthold. The way we'll probably do this guy is just Jivitage hit everything for intellect, and then do the resto and balance ones. And then we'll just regem everything for agility to do the feral, and then bear towards the very end. This will probably be one of the easier of the tanks. I did get this. I did get all 4 artifact weapon appearances on this character in Legion. So more familiar with this class than some of the few others. I haven't played this since Legion though. I think I leveled it at the start of BFA and then didn't actually play it for most of the expansion. Why's my bag so far up? I need to find my Timewalking spreadsheet. So this character, I just started gearing, so he doesn't have anything available. Oh, that's good. Probably should have done that again. Try to get rid of some of these relics. Oh, it's so far up. I did look in my bank and I did have an insignia of the Grand Army, which was just a legendary, I think you got for free for questing through the last patch of Legion, going to Argus. So let's go ahead and make a new set Timewalking. Okay. I wonder if we need 2 sets. Yeah, this is going not so great. Alright, let's just go through and they don't have sockets, we'll get rid of these. Mail, plate, item level 60 cloak, I'm not sure I can use that. Cloth, plate, socket, cloth, plate. Here we go. Alright, get rid of the relic. Get rid of all the cloth. The mail. Get rid of all the plate. I'll just loot the rest of the stuff. Get rid of the same thing. Relic.
I have many lucky do's tell you like.
Cloth. Nail. Plate.
May your feet find good rest.
Alright, let's see what we got for our sockets go. Put that insignia on. We got an balance trinket with a socket, and we got an agility trinket with a socket, so that's great for both. Oh, we got a second. See damaging spells. Spread to a nearby enemy known if its enemies are nearby. Intensity of corruption increases. I mean, that may be pretty good. I'm not sure what's better. So we'll just look at both of those. Your healing spells have a chance to cause your direct healing to restore. This is a mana trinket with leech. That may be something we look at. We have another balance trinket. So some pretty good trinkets there. What do we have for armor? We have a helm. That's great. We have a 2 chess pieces, Verse Mastery and Crit Haste. Chess pieces I think we use the Shadowlands enchant for, so it doesn't matter the item level. We'll keep both of those. I don't know what stats I want, but we'll keep both of these in case we end up needing, or in case one ends up being better. That's Demon Hunter only. And again, Cloak. I'm going to look at the enchants real quick and see what Cloak enchants are great. For Intellect, we have 6 primary stat. Best enchants. Yeah, so 6 Intellect on a Cloak. Or we get 20 Stamina, 30 Leech. So I think we'll wait on item level 50 Cloak. For Agility, yeah, same thing. 6 primary stat or just Stamina Leech. So we'll toss the Cloak. We don't need those. We'll keep this chest piece. And we'll keep most of these trinkets. We'll get rid of everything else. Did we get a... And those were seeds, right? We didn't get any seeds, did we? Ravaged Seed Pod? No. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and vendor everything. It's not a socket. We're still looking for... I guess we'll need a second healing trinket. I don't know if we're going to use that one. We may just use one of these. Maybe like this one, Rage Checks. It might be harder to use in the last phase of the Resto Challenge. Maybe we'll just use... Is it AoE? I'm not sure any of those are great for the last phase of the Resto Challenge, which is really what we're looking for there. This is going to be great for Feral at least. Surely it'll be good for Bear also. And we'll just look for a Seed Pod for our second trinket for those DPS specs. Oh, we have 2 bags. Let's turn that off. Okay, so maybe we'll do 2 of these. We'll do one for Intellect and one for Agility. Timewalking Int. And then we'll equip... I'm not sure what the balance challenge is. I think we'll just do these 2. Line in front of me. That may be harder to work if it's just a line. I hope they don't have the kiting challenge like Frost Mage Shadow Priest. That wouldn't be too fun. Is this the line? I spread in my... I'm sure that'll be fine. Maybe we'll find something better for that slot. But we'll save that after we ignore other slots. What did I do? Seemed to have broken something. Let's try it again. Alright, so we don't want the Icarot. I don't think I can keep that one. We need a ring here. This is ignored. Great haste. Okay. Alright, we'll save that as our intellect. We'll create a new Timewalking Edgy. I think the only thing that changes for this is the trinkets. We'll put this second. We'll ignore the first trinket. We're still looking for a seed pod or volcano crystal. Then we'll ignore everything, just like we did with the other set. And we'll just switch out the chest piece so they both get saved in our bank. So why did that undo everything? I'm not sure why changing a piece made that not work. Okay. I think that's it. So I'll just throw this stuff in the bank. We'll save the healing trinket, but we're going to get rid of the Acre Rot. And I actually don't know how to get back to my balance that I didn't have anything there. Helm, chest, ring, trinket. That all looks fine. I think that was my balance set. And Timewalking is saved. We don't want the Acre of Rot. Looks good. So I think that's all my runs for this week. We'll probably keep trying to gear Monk, Druid, Shaman, Rogue. I think everything I did raids on this week. So we'll do those again next week. We're getting closer to doing the Holy Paladin and Enhancement challenges. I think those two will be probably both next week. Well, actually, one of them I think fixes next week. Raging Explosive, Fortified. What's the last fortified week of the season? Spiteful Necrotic. Yeah, so I think probably, I don't know if I'll do too many. This may be the last fortified week I have this season for Mythic Plus, so maybe take off a week from Mage Tower gearing to do this fortified week and this tyrannical week. And this last week of the season, I probably won't participate in Mythic Plus. That doesn't sound too fun. But that is it. So, end of the week, we're still 8 of 36 challenges and working on gearing just a couple of characters. Death Knight, I think, made the most progress with gearing this week. We're going to do the Warrior probably towards the end. We can save it to the end. It was very quick gearing the Death Knight, so we'll save the Warrior to the end and do the same sort of Burning Crusade dungeon spam with him. And that's it for now.